We've been really excited about making vermicompost tea the last 8 years. We use it for the roses, for rust, black spot, powdery mildew. It takes care of all that.
Wow.
And the roses look great all year long.
If you like the idea of using vermicompost tea yourself and you want to try that at home for not a lot of money, Patty's got a great solution for you, and she's standing by to tell you about it. This is amazing that you can do this and not have those problems.
Yeah,
Roses are so
stuff.
susceptible to
yes, they look great all year long like this.
Jack does everything in a big way. He breeds lots of worms, makes lots of wine, and also brews up tons of worm tea by the vat. Now, for the home gardener, we don't need to make that much worm tea. So I'm going to show you a really easy kit and a really easy way to make your own home-brewed worm tea. Now, in this kit, you've got everything you need to make about 3 batches of it. I've got some cloth here. We're going to use that for our worm castings. Also have some string that we're going to tie that up with. We've got a great bag of nutritious worm castings that we're going to use. We also have an aerator, and this is going to help aerate the water and breed those awesome beneficial microbes that we're going to need to spray all over our plants. We've also got molasses. This is dried molasses, and this is going to feed our microbes in the water while it's brewing. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to just add water. This is a 5-gallon bucket, and I've got some water right here. Just going to pour it in. The water you're going to want to use is basically water that has no chlorine in it. The best way to do that is to leave the water out, let it evaporate, or if you collect rainwater, that's perfect water to use for your worm tea. Got the water in the bucket. We're going to take 1 packet of the molasses, and we're just going to pop that into the water, and we're going to let that dissolve in the water. All right, now we've got our bag of organic worm castings, which is great, and we're going to only use about 1/3 of this in our fabric here. Now the fabric is basically like our tea bag, and we're going to put the nutrient-rich worm castings right in the middle. And we're going to set aside the rest for use later. Now I'm making my tea bag here. And I'm just taking this yarn. You can use anything really to tie it up nice and tight. So our tea bag here kind of serves like a tea bag at home. We don't want any of the particles to get into the water, just like we don't want any of those tea leaves to get into our tea. We take it and we just pop it into our water. The last thing we need to do is set up the aerator. You're going to want to let this aerator brew your tea for 24 hours and use immediately. If you don't use it immediately and you just let the water sit, those microbes that you need on your plants are just going to die off. So use it immediately. This tea is going to be a great insect repellent, fertilizer, and also fungicide. You can purchase this kit online for about $35 or make your own at home for less.